Hello, and today I will present you the theme analysis and the vocabulary. So in the vocab, we have the cryptanalysis, the enigma machine, the bomb, the homosexuality, the code breaker, the artificial intelligence, the Bletchley Park, the prosecution, the legacy, and the persecution. So in the film analysis, in the first part, we have the genius and isolation. Turing's extraordinary intellect sets him apart, often isolating him from his peers and society. The film explores the loneliness that accompanies his brilliance, as well as his social awkwardness and difficulty in forming personal connection. The war on the ethical dilemmas faced by Turing and his team are central to the narrative. The decision to keep the decryption of Enigma a secret to avoid typing of the Nazis results in difficult choice about which life to save and which to sacrifice for the greater good. The sexuality and the persecution. The film highlights the tragic irony of Turing's life, where a man who contributed immensely to saving lives during the war is later persecuted by the same society for his sexual orientation. It brings to light the broader issue of societal intolerance and the devastating impact of discriminatory laws. The narrative of the Imitation game is structured non-linearly, interviewed 3 time periods. During school days in the 1920s, his work at Bletchley Park during World War II, and his arrest and the subsequent conviction for homosexual act in the early 1950s. The central plot revolves around Turing's recruitment by the British government to join a secret team of cryptanalysts as tasked with deciphering the Enigma machine, a complex cipher device used by the Nazis to secure their military communication.
This is my turn, and I'm going to speak about the Alan Turing's field of research and his most important publications. First of all, the mathematical logic and computability theory. In 1936, he wrote a paper named Uncomputable Numbers with an application to the Enchendung problem. Turing made groundbreaking contribution to the theoretical foundations of computer science, particularly in the area of computability theory. His work on the concept of the Turing machine provided a formal model of computation that is still fundamental to the field. The second theme is cryptanalysis. In 1950, he decrypted the first message of Enigma machine. During World War II, Turing played a crucial role in breaking the German Enigma code, significantly aiding the Allied war effort. His work in cryptography at Bletchley Park is legendary. The third theme is artificial intelligence. In 1950, he wrote a paper named Computing Machinery and Intelligence. Turing was a pioneer in the field of artificial intelligence, AI. He proposed the idea of machine that could simulate any human intelligence process, leading to the development of the Turing test as a criterion for machine intelligence. The last one is mathematical biology. In 1952, he wrote a paper named The Chemical Basis of Morphogenesis. Later in his career, Turing worked on morphogenesis, the study of the development of patterns and shapes in biological organisms. His work in this area anticipates many later developments in theoretical biology. Thanks for listening.
I am here to talk with you about Enigma. Enigma is a famous cryptographic machine primarily used by Nazi Germany during World War II to encrypt and decrypt military secret messages. Here is a detailed overview of the Enigma machine, its operation, and its history. The Enigma machine was invented by German engineer Arthur Schabius in 1980. The Enigma machine was invented by German engineer Arthur Schabius in 1918. Initially marketed for commercial use in 1920s. Due to its sophisticated encryption capabilities, the Enigma machine was quickly adopted by the German Army Force, included to the Wehrmacht, Kriegsmarine and Luftwaffe. Several versions of the Enigma machine were used with specific variants for each military branch. The Enigma machine used multiple rotor each with 26 electrical contacts corresponding to the letter of the alphabet. Early decryption attempts were made by Polish cryptanalysts in the 1930s. At Bletchley Park in the UK, a team of cryptanalysts including Alan Turing Gordon Watchman and others managed to decrypt Enigma message. The story of Enigma and its decryption has been recounted in numerous books, documentaries, and films, including the Imitation game, which focuses on Alan Turing's life. So, let's talk about this movie.
Now I'm going to talk about cryptography, focusing on the Lorentz SZ4042 machine. Cryptography is the art of keeping information secret by turning it onto a code that only the right person can read. This involves two main steps: encryption, changing readable text into a secret code; decryption, turning the secret code back into readable text. The Lorentz SZ4042 was used by the German army during World War II to send important messages in secret. It was more advanced than the famous Enigma machine. How it works: in input, the operator types the message into the machine. In encryption, the machine uses a set of 12 rotors to scramble the message into a secret code. In output, the secret code was then sent over the wires. The rotors could be set in many different ways, making it very hard to crack the code without knowing the settings. The Lorentz machine helped the Germans keep the message secret. However, British codebreakers at Bletchley Park, including Bill Tooted and Tommy Flowers, figured out how to break the Lorentz code. They built Colossus, the first programmable computer, to help read the secret message. This gave the alias important information and helped them win the war. Thank you for listening.